This morning I came in to my kitchen and I opened the window. And when I opened the window, the sun began to shine into my kitchen. And I began to see the sun on my countertops, and it began to beam off of my refrigerator, and it began to kind of shadow over my floor. And as I'm looking around in my kitchen, I'm really focused on trying to make breakfast for myself, but I began to look at how the sun was showing me some things. The sun was showing me that I needed to wipe my refrigerator. The sun was showing me that I had a little bit of dust that was on the bottom of my cabinet. So I took out some wipes and I began to wipe my cabinets down, and I began to wipe the refrigerator off. And I was just like, man, I hadn't seen this accumulating. Because usually when the sun is coming through, I'm gone and I'm not at home at that time. But today I was at home. And since I was at home and during that specific time when the sun was arising, it was hitting all the spots that I wasn't able to see. So it made me think about how God sent his son Jesus to be able to shine his light on us so that we would be able to change and transform through salvation. Because every time the Son of God is around us and in us and within us, his light shines on the things that we cannot see. His light shines on some of the things that we need to clean. His light shines on some of the areas that we need to fix. And see, when you let Jesus Christ in your heart and you allow God to come in your life and you surrender everything to him, what God does is he shines his light on all of the areas that he is going to develop. He shines his light on all of the places that he is going to fix. But let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about the one thing that God does is he allows you to still have free will. So even though his light may shine on some areas that you need to develop in, and even though his light may shine on some areas that you may need to clean up, you still have to put in the work. Because see, I could have very easily just left the dust on my refrigerator. I could have very easily just left my cabinets the way they were, but that's just not in me to do that. So I took the time to wipe them off. I took the time to clean off what God had revealed, what God had shed his light on. So you have to take the time to develop what area God is shining his light on. What area is it that God is speaking to you that you may need to clean up? What area is God shining his light on and saying, hey, I need you to listen to me in this area. If you do this and this, then this will get better. If you change your way of thinking, then this will get better. If you change the way that you pray, or if you begin to have intimacy with me more and build that relationship, then this will develop. It's all work, but you have to be willing to do it because God will shine the light on it. But what are you going to do when you see it? That's the message of today. I hope you were blessed by this message. I decree and declare abundance and favor over your life, and I will see you next week.